Hello, how are you today? Are you good? Good, very nice. I'm fine. So this is great time for Unit 9, What Happened? And this is video number 5. Think values. Thinking carefully before you act. Well, let's remember the story of Mr. Huntington. Did he think carefully before acting? Probably not, right? Because if he had thought carefully, he wouldn't have asked Mrs. Crabtree to go home. Yeah, he wouldn't have done that. He should have asked her to stay in his house, taking care of him. Okay? Sometimes we don't think carefully before we act, and then we regret it later. Then we think, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Or the opposite. Oh, I should have done that. Okay? Take a look at this. So, how are you? So, how would you define you? I always think very carefully before doing things. So, before I do something, I say, well, maybe I should do this or I shouldn't do that. Or you are like, I never think carefully before doing things. Or I just do it. Do it without thinking. Alright? So, the question could be, if you don't think carefully before you do things, the person could ask you, hey Adriano, why did you do it? It was wrong. You shouldn't have done that. Because I didn't think carefully before I did that. Or the opposite. Why didn't you do it, Adriano? You should have done it. Yes, again, I didn't think carefully and I didn't do it. And I should have done it. It would have been a good idea if I did it. Okay? Well, so this is the idea here. Let's take a look at this one here and remember the story. Which do you think was Mr. Huntington's biggest mistake? So he made a mistake, right? That's why he died. Maybe if he hadn't made that mistake, he wouldn't have died. I don't know. So let's take a look at here. So which do you think was Mr. Huntington's, oh my God, it's a hard name, Huntington's biggest mistake? Letter A. He should have thought about his plan more carefully. Remember his plan? He wanted, he asked Mr. Crabtree to tie him on the floor with a rope. And that was not a good idea, as things turned out, okay? Letter B. He should have told Mrs. Crabtree about the fortune teller's prediction. Maybe it would have been a good idea. Yes, if he had told her about the prediction, then she would know. Yeah. And he shouldn't have gone to see the fortune teller in the first place. Then he wouldn't know anything about it. Yeah. So what do you think? So you don't have a person to discuss. You don't have a pair because this is a pair work. But what do you think? Think about. Yeah. Then you can say, Teacher Adriano, I think he should have thought about his plan more carefully. Why? Because he could have thought of other possibilities because the fortune teller only said the word fall. Yes? So, and he thought, oh, I'm gonna fall. That's what's gonna happen to me. But he didn't imagine that the chandelier was going to fall on him. Okay? He should have told Mrs. Crabtree about the fortune teller's prediction. Maybe if he had done so, she would have helped him. Yeah? Maybe. We don't know. So, he should have done that. I think it would have been a better idea. Or letter C. He shouldn't have gone to see the fortune teller. maybe if he hadn't gone to see the fortune teller, he wouldn't have asked Mrs. Crabtree to tie him down on the floor. Yeah. So these are only things that we are wondering here. Oh, okay. Now your job is look at the pictures. Picture number 1, picture number 2, picture number 3, and picture number 4. What mistake did each person make, and what should they have done? So the person made a mistake, okay? Number 1, he made a mistake. Number 2, he made another mistake. Number 3, number 4. So what is the mistake, and what this person should have done? So take some minutes to think about it. Okay? See you later. Okay, did you have time to think about those pictures? So let's take a look at picture number 1. What can you see there? So there is this guy who's walking in the midday sun. So it's very strong, the sun, and he looks all, blushed and red and burned. I would say burned. Yeah, because of a sunburn. All right. So that was his mistake. Maybe he didn't wear any sun lotion or sunscreen. So what should he have done? He should have worn sunscreen, probably. Or he shouldn't have gone out in this sun. Yeah, he should have stayed home, probably. What about number 2? Number 2, the guy walks into the house and he leaves all his footsteps on the floor. It's all dirty. That's the mistake, right? He should have taken off his shoes before getting into the house. What do you think? Or he should have cleaned his boots or his shoes before getting into the house, before entering the house. Okay? What about number 3? Oh my God. The lady or the woman, the girl, missed the bus. That was her mistake. What should she have done? She should have arrived earlier, so she wouldn't have missed the bus. She should have arrived earlier. Okay, what about number 4? Number 4, yeah, it's all wrong. Something that she was cooking burned. Yeah, maybe because she forgot to take it out of the oven. She should have remembered to take the food or out of the oven earlier. Okay, so we have many ideas. There's no one sentence or one answer. Okay, I hope you could understand. You could do this there in your house. Okay, so thank you very much for this for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.